When I think of the distinguished broadcaster of Missouri, I know I think of John Kijowski, who's been known to steal silverware and salt and pepper shakers from restaurants. John, congratulations on being honored by the Missouri Broadcasters. That is just spectacular. We could not be more proud of you. If my daughter wasn't getting married this very day, I would be with you to toast you in person, so congratulations.
He's extremely gifted in his understanding of people. John has built a career surrounding himself with a lot of diamonds in the rough, investing the time to understand how each of them are wired and lending the right amount of motivation and support to get the most out of them. And that's the win-win. They succeed, John succeeds, our company and business partners succeed. John, you've been my boss my entire 22-year career in this industry. To think that you have 1 ounce of sanity left after managing me is nothing short of a miracle. So congratulations, John, on receiving the Distinguished Broadcaster Award. It is much deserved and is a symbol of the impact that you've had on so many and on our industry as a whole. We should all be so lucky to have a John Kijowski in our corner. Cheers.
You want me to just say congratulations?
Something. I don't know.
Huh.
Well, congratulations, Dad.
Woo, Dad!
We're proud of you.
I love you.
Kind of proud. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing here.
I don't know either. I asked them to be here, but I don't know.
What's this award for?
Distinctive.
Being distinguished?
Distinguished.
I thought you retired like 10 years ago. Probably should have.
You wanted to.
No.
Huh.
Just kind of fired all your friends.
You did fire all my friends. It's cool. I'll just still be here, hopefully.
No, you're next.
It could be next.
I worked for the competition on purpose. I got out of advertising. I wanted to be far away from it.
I just like the tickets.
Me too.
We do have a long list of tickets this summer, so hope you're still on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you.
You'll send it to Tommy.
I'll copy Tommy.
Congratulations!
We're happy for you.
Yay, Dad!
Kinda.
Woo, Dad!
This is dumb.
We don't know why we're here, actually.
We know we were supposed to say something about our boss, John Kijowski, who's getting this incredible award tonight. It's
It's the Creamiest Legs Award. And I saw him in shorts at the company picnic last week, and
those are some stems. But no, congrats. What is the award really? Excellence.
GM of the year.
Yes, you are. I mean, we all know you're the
He
GM
is a
of
GM.
our life.
He is a GM. He is. And just great knees on that man.
I know.
And we're supposed to be saying nice things here. And John's a very nice guy.
Okay, I am brand new, so I haven't gotten to work with John all that long. But in the year and a few months that I have worked for him, he's been incredible. I mean, he hired me during the pandemic.
That's true.
Which is
That's true.
a little suspect.
I remember the time John and I were walking down the street and there was a cat in a tree. And John was like, dude, we need to do something about this cat. I go, John, it's just a cat. Let's just keep going. He broke into a house, got a huge, like 50-foot ladder, and saved the cat. That's what kind of man John Kijowski is.
He saves cats and careers. John Kijowski.
Congratulations, John,
You're the man.
and well deserving of this award, whatever it is.
I've known John for over 15 years, and being his life coach, I've finally gotten him out of his shell. So when I first met John, he was kind of a recluse. And over the years, I've been able to break him out of that. And it's proud to see that now he's getting a major award. He's grown into such a wonderful man. I'd like to say congratulations, John, and welcome to the club of outgoing people. You know, there was a time when going through the life coach thing with John that getting him out of his shell, that we had a dinner party at the house, and then no one could find him. And about 15 minutes later, we hear that yay thing of his, and I find him under the car. I said, John, what happened to you? He said, I'm free. Congrats, John.
In January of '98, John had just recently been promoted to general manager. And at the time when I was interviewing for my current job, which is national sales assistant, a friend of mine was working at the station, knew I was going to be interviewing with John, and he said, "He's great, and you're going to do great. And you know, if you can get an interview with him, you're going to get hired." Because you know why he hired me? He liked my t-shirts. There was a funny thing at the time that always stuck with me. I know really it wasn't about the t-shirts in retrospect. The t-shirts were just an indication that this guy that got hired was funny, clever, creative, smart, hardworking, tenacious. So I don't think it was about the t-shirts. I think it was about that John is a good judge of character. And I think that is what has really allowed him to build this great group and retain good people and get good people. So we're really lucky to have him in St. Louis and our national rep firm that we work with. It may not go on record as saying this, but I know he's their favorite market manager.
That's great. Do you want to give just a real quick kind of like congrats to John?
Oh, sure. Congratulations, John, on your Distinguished Broadcaster Award. You are distinguished. You know how to work hard, play hard, and get the best out of your people and lead them without feeling like they're being led, which I think is great.
Oh, hey, Dad. It's your son, Christopher. Here I am. It's noon on a Monday, a work day, and I'm lounging by the pool, so obviously I got my work ethic from you. I hear you are getting an award for the Most Distinguished Gentleman Award. I assume you would have gotten that award years ago, but you shaved off your mustache. So, either way, super proud of you. Love you a ton. Congratulations for everything that you're doing.
Hi, Dad. Clearly, I love you the most because I'm in both sibling videos.
But she doesn't love you enough to be at the awards with you. Love you.
Love you.
I've known John for many years. He was a young salesman calling on our agency, and everybody loved John. He was just a relationship type of person. He just loved cultivating relationships, and he always wanted to figure out a win-win situation to get you on the air in some way. And John just was good at creating win-wins, and he'd go back to management and sell a win-win for you. And now as a market manager, John still promotes win-win situations with his people. And if they can come back and sell him a win-win, he's the first one to say yes. John's a pleaser and likes to build relationships. And that's one of the reasons that I think that he likes to do station trips. He believes in station incentive trips because it's a way for him to build relationships with clients. And I will tell you, one time, my wife and I, Jill, were going on a station trip, and John confided in me that he was nervous that one of the corporate executives and his wife were coming on the trip. And first night of the trip, we're there, and we're sitting at a large table with people, and in walks Mr. and Mrs. Corporate. They sit down at our table, and John, I can tell, is a little bit nervous. And my wife, Jill, who's very outspoken, turns to Mrs. Corporate and says, "Why do you have such a sour look on your face?" And I looked over at John. She did not know about John's fears. I looked over at John, and John had his eyes were popping out of my head. And it gave me his best Robert Barone look like. And sure enough, he was really, really nervous. And after about 10 minutes, Mrs. Corporate and my wife were giggling, and it took him, he could finally relax. In fact, after the trip, Mrs. Corporate came up to John and said what a wonderful time she's had. So, John, you're a pleaser, but when you're a pleaser, you're always trying to please everyone, and that can be very, very mind-bending. But today we're here to please you, John, and I want to congratulate you on all of the things that you've done as a Missouri broadcaster, and here's to many more win-win situations for you. Thanks. John, I'm honored to have been invited to come speak for you. I'm really happy that you've been named to Missouri Broadcaster of the Year, and I just want to wish you a very, very happy, successful career. Thank you.
John, your office called and said, do you have anything nice to say about John Kijowski? And I really thought about it for a long time, and I really don't. But the truth is, John is a great guy. He's like a brother. I'm in the service business, and John Kijowski does not make you feel like you are serving him. He makes you feel like you are a friend from day one. We've been downstairs, Mr. Kijowski, since 2003, and he's been a loyal friend, customer, and an ambassador for us, and I can never forget what a great guy you've been for us and for the restaurant and my family personally. Anytime I needed tickets, anytime I needed to go to a show, you've always been there. John, I love you. You are a good guy, and I am so grateful to call you a friend. But I can never forget when you locked a man in the ladies' room. You had a couple of cocktails. We won't talk about who it was. I hope you still have his business, but I don't know if you remember that opportunity when you walked in and you closed the door on that guy in the ladies' room. All that being said, you've been the best customer friend that anyone could ever want, and John, I love you. Thanks.
One of the things that makes a great company is leadership, and great people bring in great people, and they surround themselves with great people. And that's what we have here at Hubbard Radio with John Kijowski in charge. Since I've been here, since before our station went on the air in 2009, I have been surrounded by great people, and that's because of the leadership of John Kijowski. And whether it's people in programming or people in sales or people that are on the air, the people that we bring into Hubbard Radio are great. It's always a fun place to walk up and down the halls, and John Kijowski makes it go. And whether it's an on-air person, the highest rated on-air person, or somebody who just started that's a street teamer, John Kijowski is willing to talk and say hi, and he knows everybody's name. He's just a quality individual. And the other great thing about John Kijowski is that he's willing to joke around. Many times, if a program director will walk into their office and their chair will be up on top of their desk, they'll know exactly who did it. Or if we're playing golf in the hall and somebody is going to come and kick our golf ball, it'll be John Kijowski that did it. He is a tremendous leader. He understands our business. He understands people. And I've never been happier. I've never had a better general manager or leader of people than I have in working for John Kijowski. It doesn't get any better. John, congratulations, a well-deserved award, and I love you, and I love having you as my boss.
So I have known John for, over 40 years. And one of the first people I met in the business, very outgoing. But John is being distinguished today for a reason, because he is a giant in his field, not only in size, not standing next to me, but for the things that he's accomplished. He is always well-read, well-planned, great balance of assertive aggression and well-planned conservatism that he just always seems to make the right moves. Even when I roasted him and realized over the many years how many times his stations have changed call letters. But he definitely found his balance now, and he builds a team that they will go to war for him and they will die for him. He gives everybody what they need to make their decisions and lets them move forward with what they decide. So John is very honorable, and But be careful when you go to dinner with him, because if you ever take back any leftovers, you'll find things in there that you should be arrested for stealing. Anyway, John, I wish you the best and deserving distinction this year. Congratulations.
Hey, John, congratulations on your broadcast award. I can't think of anyone more deserving than you, because I know how hard you work at your job. In the years that I've known you, I've seen firsthand the passion you have for your work, and most of all for your customers and the staff that you work with. But what I'm most proud of is the friendship we've developed over these last several years. When you helped us out last year during the beginning of the pandemic by offering up spots on all your radio stations, I can't tell you how much that meant to me. Congratulations, John. You deserve it. I'm proud of you.